All right, then. So now in this section, we are going to discuss about a concept called operator overloading. All right. So before jumping into the video, so let me clear all these things. So basically, operator overloading in C++ allow you to define a custom behaviors for operators when applied to user-defined types. So this enables you to extend the functionality of operators beyond their predefined meaning for built-in types, right? So operator overloading is achieved by providing a special member functions for the operators. So we are going to assign a special member functions for that specific operators, and we are going to override that predefined meaning of that specific operator. So let's try to do it by using a simple example over here. So hash include iostream. All right, and I'm going to create a class called complex. Open it and add the semicolon at the end, and I'm going to have a private member function member variables over here called double real and double imaginary semicolon. Then I'm going to have a public method in it. Okay, let's adjust it. All right, so all right, so here in the public we are going to create a constructor which this complex, it's going to have double real and double imaginary. These are the two things. Now for this real, we need to supply that value. All right, so let's supply this real into R, imaginary that I, and open and close, right? Enter. So now we are going to overload the plus operator, overloading the plus operator. All right, cool. So complex operator plus sign, we are going to overload this plus sign. So open the bracket. Here I'm going to create a complex ampersand other, right? We are going to create an object for the same class itself. Now open this. Inside here, return complex of real plus other dot real, comma imaginary plus other dot imaginary, right? This is how we need to override the plus sign. Just like the same way, we have to override the the minus operator. Let's see. Copy this. Let's paste it here. This time we are going to override the minus operator, and here we are going to use minus, and we are going to use the minus, and here we are going to use the minus. So now we are overriding the minus operator. So let's see how to we need to display the informations, right? So for that, I'm gonna have one more function called display to display the information. Void display, open it, and here cout end L semicolon, and here I'm gonna say we need to supply real plus imaginary. This is how I'm going to print it, and I need to use using namespace std semicolon, enter, right? So we overrided the informations, and now I'm going to call the int main, open it, and return 0, and the top of it I'm going to create the object. So complex, oh come on, complex For the class, I'm going to create the number 1, the complex number, which is going to be 2.0 comma 3.0, right? That's the one. And I'm going to create one more complex number, that is going to be number 2. Open it, and this is 1.5 comma 2.5 semicolon, right? So now we are going to overload these numbers. So complex sum equals to number 1 plus number 2, and complex difference difference equals to number 1 minus number 2. All right, so now I need to display the results, how exactly it's going to be. So see out here, sum colon, so here semicolon is missing. All right, so now I'm just going to use sum dot display semicolon, and let's use the same thing. Copy this, paste it, and here this is going to be the difference, and this is going to be the difference object. All right, save these changes, let's run it. Now it should return okay, so 2.0 plus 1.5, what is the answer? 3.5. And 3.0 plus 2.5, what's the answer? 2.5. And the difference, 2.0 plus 1.5 is equal to 0.5. 3.0 minus 2.5, it's 0.5. So we successfully overrided the operator over here, just like the using the method of operator overloading, right? So let's move on to the next concept.